Hi guys, this is Al Morris. Today I'm gonna show you the making of my new FSOE tune, which is First Love, which I started and produced in the early of 2016. And I will show you how I developed the song and what's inside the production, especially interesting from guys who are interested how a song has been developed. And yeah, let me show you the project. I've already loaded the project. This is the project First Love. Some guys ask me what I'm using as sequencer, and this is Cocos Reaper. I really enjoy this sequencer to produce with. And yeah, this is the project. Here's the mixer, and this is the arrangement screen. So for all those passages, and this is the whole song. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll it and so on. Well, this song you're probably already heard this song, but you can also search for this song on YouTube or SoundCloud. Let me show you what I have done here. This is a song, and I started with a song to produce the break, because from the break I have the main melodic ideas, and when I go into the break, well, when I start to produce a break, I always, or very often start with making the pads, and these are the pads I'm using here. This is pad number 1. Sounds like this. Really soft and dreamy pad. And also another pad as layer. And this was the main idea already behind the chord progression. And when I produced this, I had the idea to bring in the plugs which I have used already when I was searching for sounds which would fit to bring in the melody. Here are the plugs which sound really amazing at this passage, in my opinion. And these plugs are just really great, in my opinion. Of course, well, these are 3 layers. I usually don't show everything, but we'll make an exception. This is the first plug here. Which has this characteristic sound. The other plug layer is this one here. A really soft plug, which supports the first plug, and the next plug is also characteristic. So when you play with all these 3 plugs and the bass pad probably, well, let me show a little bit further. Oh yeah, it doesn't start at the... Yeah, alright. And the pads. on. At the same time, while the plugs are playing, there's a little other plug melody playing this one here. Really simple, but let me show you what's behind this. Well, yeah, this is some detail, and another plug melody which plays this melody here. It's not a melody, it's more like something which repeats every time, but I love to bring in such little things. Well, it'll sound like this. With the other plug. Because of the plug, we have something which moves on and which is some kind of which give a little bit also the beat. Not only pads which have no beat or not so structured or no rhythmic, and this which is because of the repeatment, you will always have something. This is like a metronome, which gives a little bit the beat. Of course, with the plugs, you have already a structured timing. Well, and what else do we have here? When I started with the break, when I go directly into the break, well, I wasn't sure how to start with the break. So, first of all, I had those pads at the passage. Only the pads. Well, and I thought, well, this could be a little bit, well, I was not really sure. And because it's a little bit also, again, a romantic tune, I usually prefer to produce minor tunes, but this time I again choose the major tune. Not sure why. Well. Usage, A flat major, yeah. I will always have to translate it in German and then translate it back again in English. Well, so I brought in here this really romantic. I thought, what could be romantic? And a violin is a really romantic instrument. So I thought, well, it would be a little bit more interesting when I start with the break with this violin here. Which really much vibration. With the pads. And to even top this at this passage, to make it again a little bit more interesting, I had this melody, vocal melody in it, which just singing into the minor theme, and at the end, and also some effect vocal atmospheric sounds like this one here. with much reverb and delay. Strings, and the violin, and again the atmospheric vocal and this vocal here. Already, and this is kind of like of the very first melody, and then I go with the to the next melody with the plug melody. Well, probably I have to unsolo the parts, so you will hear the passage, the plug melody. Well, we heard already the plug melody, and to top this, I bring in another melody, which you already know, the kind of melody from my Elation or Closer to Heaven tune. Well, at this passage, which rises in the background. And then I go into the main part. Well, these are the parts which I was using. This is another melody which I put on top. So we started with the string melody, with the a little bit vocal melody, and then with the plug melody, and then on top this another melody just to top this, like a well, start with this and then again this to put in this, and just to top this a little bit more, and it still fits together. When we have this passage at the main part, we have here the pads, the main pads, the plugs playing here, the chords are playing here. And that's already the end, or the last, the B part of the main part. And to go out into the outro, I brought in another melody. I couldn't stop me, and put in this piano melody in here at this passage. Well, and the piano melody plays this melody here. So, like 1,000 melodies in one song. Well, and it sounds really, really nice, in my opinion. Or I just love to bring this. This is solo in front, without solo in front. Can you hear already the piano melody? background, also playing. And so on. Yeah, and these are probably the most interesting parts in here, and also to at this place also bring in the violin at the really quietly, just to support a little bit of the piano part at this passage. Yeah. What can I show you as well? Well, yeah, there are a lot of effects playing here at this passage, like swooshes and so on, like this one here. Uplifters and downlifters, and no solo in front, just show me just solo. These are the percussion parts here. Pretty simple, and when I go into the B part of the main part, in the second B part, a little bit filter, and then in the second part I bring in some more percussions, make it a little bit fuller, and even so you have like to raise to make it more, just even more interesting. And this is like the song develops, and to make the main part not just the same, just to make bring in something new and something more, so it would keep the listeners to listen to the song. Yeah, the kick. Well, the kick. What's behind the kick? Something interesting in the kick. I have used two transients. The only the kick would sound like this. Already pretty great. And I've added some transients to a deep transient, and I guess like something like a hi-hat transient. So all these bass or all these kicks sound together like this. And I use transients to get the kick more in front, so if you won't have the kick with the transients, you won't hear the kick so much in front, and so these are some kind of hints, so you can bring in the kick a little bit more in front, so you think, wow, what an amazing kick, probably. Well, okay, yeah, the bass lines probably are so like this. This kind of bassline combination I've already used in some other songs. Yeah, you can watch some other videos just to hear them. And yeah, what's probably also interesting, yeah, some atmospheric sounds in the beginning and also in the end, like this one here, sounds like this. A raising atmospheric sound. And also two atmospheric pads like this one here, which plays in the background. And the other atmospheric pad sounds like this. Sounds like this. Yeah, with the other atmospheric pad together. This transition pad. And the real pads, which are already used in the break already. This is the intro part here. The vocals atmospheric. You could so easily produce a chill out song with those melodies. Something like this. have the master put on the master. Now you would hear the more front. Yeah, probably I will produce some chill out song out of these passages. The piano also playing at this passage, the pads and so on, without the bass line and without the percussions. And then you will have an ambient chill out song. All right. I think that should be for today. This is one of my probably one most musical track in my opinion, and I brought in very much and many musical ideas into the song, and I really hope you will also enjoy the song. And yeah, I hope this was also interesting for you to see what's inside the production. And you can watch some of my other videos on my YouTube channel, or visit my Facebook page, or my social media pages like Twitter. I'm also on Instagram already. My manager said you need an Instagram account, so alright, now I have an Instagram account. And yeah, alright, see you next time.